Hey guys, just wanted to give a quick base tour before servers go down tomorrow or the day after. Originally, this was going to be a video to kind of archive it before we thought we might get wiped. We had info that they would there would be raiding towards us. They ended up not raiding right as PvP opened up, so we kind of then did a preemptive raid last night. But this is unofficial. Me and my friend's first server, basically. Like, we just started the game 2 months ago. It's our first server other than, like, a few official servers that we tried, like, one day each, where each day we'd get wiped by wyverns. So, at that time, it was kind of, that was surprising, because didn't even know there were wyverns in the game. But, um, this first room, obviously, is pretty standard. If you've seen any Ice Cave, um, videos, you've pretty much seen probably this exact same setup, just with better Volanosaurs, bear trap, fence foundations. They're gonna let you breed bats soon, so we would have gone ham with that on this Onyx, pretty beast Onyx. Um, so this server has ×5 gather, I think, ×10 weight, so that gets you a lot of stats. And then one of the things that drew me in was PvP only on the weekends. The admin kind of had some really serious stuff in uh, real life, so he couldn't really turn on PvP protection or anything. But that was something that drew me in because I kind of don't like PvP. I know it's a PvP game, and every time we would raid, I was kind of dragging my feet to not do it. And last night we went too hard in my opinion. I wanted to do like 1 or 2 bases, but Flares was like, oh, you gotta do all 3 bases. And I gradually made him do less and less stuff each raid. Like, the first one we just set out all the dinos on aggressive. Second one he threw out all of their dinos because he wanted empty cryopods. And by the third one I was like, we're only destroying what we need to. But then they pin coded, so boom. This is kind of where when I first started making this place. This is like little nest egg. Um, Fun little area, but tech bridges are awesome. So this is our first server. We go pretty ham in pretty much whatever game we play. Usually it's been MMOs. We decided to give this game a try. This was going to be another turret area. We ended up not getting that far, so we just had a bunch of our Rexes on aggressive in here. I don't think they would do much, but ceilinged off, of course. Ceilinged off this room as well. This shitty gacha farm, which I was hoping would go better, but basically if they grew up on the right, they would fall under the ice and take damage as they grew up. They're just here to try and roll element shards or element dust. I got Ovis farm, kind of lots of very large amount of room to play with. Those are our actual Rex breeding females and 1 male. We do have by far the biggest, or the best Rexes. Sorry, I got distracted by this thing. Why is it? Anyway. Yeah, we have the best Rexes on the server with like 840 melee base. The max Dino wild level is 375, and for Texas, it's 450. So that's a big change from official. And blueprints, I think, also 20% higher, and the difficulty's on 10. So this was the biggest work on in this base. Like, this took a long time. I pretty much did 80% of this whole base. Had some help from Tristan, but this is the reading pen. This is the second floor. We kind of got rid of a lot of them for the tame limit. So kind of just random dinos right now. First floor had some shoulder pet breeding and pigs and Velocinosaurs. A useless elevator. Third floor is where you hatch things. Air conditioners behind the wall here. Unicorn, Dimetrodon, kind of just for fun, but yeah, this is where we hatch and imprint. And the fourth room, well, there's not really a fourth floor. The fourth floor is just here, nothing done on it yet. I probably would have just done meme vulture and otter breeding for the hell of it, but this place is fun because there's like little hidden crevices and low to the ceiling. And then here comes the main area that we would always be in, the crafting area slash like actual main base. These are raiding vaults. Did a lot of sorting today. I kind of right before we found out the server was going down, so that was a big waste of time. But yeah, we bred otters because depending on our gear, we would be freezing without an otter. Crafting on the go, kind of our trophy area. We had our alpha spider, ape, and dragon things up there, but we hit them on the Perlovia, assuming we were going to get raided. Teleporter, our old Crystal Mountain base. We're not 100% positive that people knew we were in the ice cave. I feel like it was probably known by at least a few people. Like apparently they scouted, so I would assume they found us, but we don't really know. I also feel like people would not think that this old base was our main base because that's when we were like literally new at the game, and it's kind of just a mess over there. But we got our Parasaurus and turrets, all the crowd fridges, which are now insanely overfilled because of the raid. Like literally, just they're everywhere. Barely, only our like imprints and some of those are organized. We have our on-the-go storage, and then Black Pearl gachas. And here's the here's the trophy Berlovia alpha stuff. We did do alpha overseer, and then there's just too much space to do. Like we don't even know what to do with all of it. Fridges and grinders, forges, benches and fabs. And then here's like the storage area. We got, I mean, pretty much everything, but blueprints, saddles over here, miscellaneous, building, armor. Too much stuff. Was gonna delete a lot of stuff, but weapons and just some crazy stuff. 737 crossbow, 721 long neck. All of our materials, and that's most of the base. One thing left is the back where we would farm meat and experience for our new tames, so we would level them up back here. And that's pretty much the base. I don't even know what these things are called. We got a dog that we get to pet for XP. But yeah, this would be where we farm. There's supposed to be a deep sea loot drop like over there, but it pretty much never spawned once we've cleared out the cave. I don't know if I don't think it should, but I doubt the electrical cables would make it stop spawning, but we gave up on them. We just level tames and get meat. And that's the tour.